Dead Sea finally dried up, but now something has emerged. For centuries, the Dead Sea has been an enigma. Its depths are shrouded in mystery, and its murky waters have kept its secrets hidden from the world. But now, after years of slowly drying up, something incredible has emerged from the depths. What could it be? Is it a long-lost treasure, finally revealed to the world? Or perhaps the remains of a forgotten civilization that has been lost to time? Possibilities are unlimited, but this new discovery is definitely unprecedented. However, as we go further into the center of this enigma, we can't help but wonder whether something more nefarious is at work. Come with us as we solve the mysteries of a bygone era and learn the truth behind the Dead Sea's eerie new discovery. But before we start, the one thing that you have to do is just hit that subscribe button. Be a member of Mystery Bundle and enjoy the hidden mysteries and unsolved puzzles of this universe. Geography of the Dead Sea. The Dead Sea is an adjacent lake in the Jordan Rift Valley, which is generated by the Dead Sea Transform, DST. This lateral moving transform fault to the left runs along the tectonic plate boundary between the African and Arabian plates. It connects the East Anatolian Fault Zone in Turkey to the northern end of the Red Sea Rift, offshore of Sinai's southern edge. The Upper Jordan River, or Sea of Galilee, or Lower Jordan River water system comes to an end here. Although there are minor perennial springs under and around the Dead Sea, generating pools and quicksand pits along the borders, the Jordan River is the only major source of drinking water flowing into the Dead Sea. There are no streams that flow out. The Mujib River, biblical Arnon, is one of the Dead Sea's larger water resources other than the Jordan. The Wadi Mujib Valley, located 420 meters below sea level in the Jordan Valley South, is a 212 square kilometer biosphere reserve, or 82 square miles. Wadi Dareja in Arabic, or Nehel Dragot in Hebrew, and Nehel Aragot, which finishes at En Gedi, are two additional major sources. Another wadi that flows into the Dead Sea is Wadi Hassa, biblical Zered. The northern part of the Dead Sea receives only 100 millimeter or 4 inches of rain per year, while the southern part receives only 50 millimeter or 2 inches. The aridity of the Dead Sea region is caused by the rain shadow effect of the Judean Mountains. More rain falls on the hills east of the Dead Sea than on the Dead Sea itself. The Judean Mountains climb less steeply and are much lower to the west of the Dead Sea than the mountains to the east. Mount Sodom is a 210-meter or 700 feet tall halite mineral structure on the lake's southwestern shore. Now, the thing that you should look upon is the uncovered mysteries of the Dead Sea. But before we reveal the secrets, a question for you all. Have you subscribed to our channel yet? If not, what are you waiting for? Break that subscribe button for more exciting videos. The mystery. There have been a number of strange occurrences that have taken place in the region adjacent to the Dead Sea, and one of the things that have researchers baffled is the discovery of water that has taken on a color similar to that of blood. The last time a body of water became the color of blood was in the Bible, and as we all know, the Bible includes multiple allusions to the Dead Sea, making it a very significant body of water. Hence, this event is extremely rare because the Bible makes numerous references to the Dead Sea. It doesn't seem regular or natural to have a red pool of water turn into the blood as a prominent landmark in major history texts. It just doesn't feel like it would happen that way. There has had to be a rationale behind all of this somewhere. The region that is now known as Jordan, but was called Moab in the Bible, was the location where this remarkable discovery was made. The discovery of a body of water just within Jordan's border that had mysteriously turned scarlet was such a shock to the government of Jordan that the Ministry of Water and Irrigation was compelled to take action in reaction to the issue. The workers from the ministry went to the location where the strange occurrence took place and gathered water samples in order to discover both the source of the problem as well as the location where it first manifested itself. Photographs of the blood-filled crimson water have already gone widely throughout the internet, which has provoked a number of discussions despite the fact that the Jordanian ministry is still working to investigate the cause of this issue. The popular concern among users of social media platforms, which has been a frequent topic of discussion, is that this discovery might result at the beginning of a brand new epidemic. Many individuals have come to the conclusion that this theory is probably accurate due to the fact that blood red waters are mentioned in the Old Testament as one of the 10 plagues that were brought down upon Egypt and its obstinate Pharaoh in order to free the Israelites who were being held as slaves. The Old Bible describes one of the 10 plagues as being waters that turned a blood-like color. According to the biblical account, God turned the Nile River into blood by changing its composition from fresh water to blood. This caused the death of all aquatic life forms in the river and prevented Egyptians from using the water for their typical day-to-day activities because the water had become worthless. Another odd discovery was made when geologists found out that the eastern limits of the Dead Sea were the Blood Red Pond, which just so happened to be the location of 2 biblical cities. This led to a number of questions being raised about the validity of these findings. The researchers were put in a difficult position because of this. These 2 cities were known as Sodom and Gomorrah. The Bible says that God was responsible for their destruction, owing to the depravity of the people who lived there. For sure, God is responsible for everything. But one thing for which you all are responsible is the success of our channel. Some of our audience may forget to subscribe to the channel after watching the video. So please hit that subscribe button now and enjoy the rest of the video. At the same time, these hypotheses were being propagated around the internet, and the government of Jordan was launching an investigation to see whether or not this particular occurrence had a rational explanation elsewhere on Earth. As a result of this, when Fatih El-Huwaimel, the head of the Water and Agricultural Committee for the El-Karak Council, announced that the authorities had been notified that work had begun on discovering the source of the water, it did not appear as though the government was taking such a matter lightly. Rather, it gave the impression that the government was taking such a matter seriously. In point of fact, it gave the impression that the administration was giving the issue a great deal of consideration. Even though there isn't currently any answer that can be taken seriously, there are a few scientific suggestions that show promise in explaining why the lagoon, which is cut off from any freshwater sources, suddenly changed color. These suggestions explain why the lagoon suddenly changed color, even though there isn't currently any answer that can be taken seriously. According to Yassin Al-Kasaba, the director of agriculture in the southern Jordan Valley, this strange phenomenon is observed in ponds near the sea because of the presence of particular bacteria, as well as red algae, that loves salinity and changes color with the present sunshine. Yassin Al-Kasaba further mentioned that this unique phenomenon is observed in ponds that are located in close proximity to the ocean due to the presence of red algae. Unfortunately, this does not provide a satisfactory explanation for why the water suddenly turned red while other pools in the neighborhood did not, particularly when considering that the region experiences nearly continual sunshine throughout the course of the whole year. The conclusion: the Dead Sea has always been a source of wonder and interest, and its recent drying up has undoubtedly piqued the interest of many. While the sight of the Dead Sea without its famous water may be unsettling to some, it has also afforded a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to explore the natural wonders that have lain beneath its surface for millennia. Its makeover has only increased its charm and mystique, making it a must-see destination for anybody interested in natural wonders and ancient history. So there you have it, folks. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about the natural wonders and hidden mysteries of our world, be sure to subscribe to our channel and don't forget to leave a comment down below. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the Dead Sea and its recent transformation. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.